मुनित्रय प्रार्थना। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वदरुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतञ्जलिभ्यः शब्दविद्या संप्रदाय प्रवर्तकेभ्यो मुनिभ्यो महद्भ्यो गुरुभ्यः। We will start today's lesson with the 71st rule in the third chapter, in the third pada of the second chapter. Krutyanam kartariva षष्ठीति अनुवर्तते। कृत्यानां प्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे इत्यर्थः। कृत्य इति प्रत्ययस्य नाम। कृत्यानां प्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे कर्तरि वा षष्ठी भवति, विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति। पूर्वसूत्रं कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति इत्यत्र कृत् प्रयोगानां संदर्भे कर्तरि च कर्मणि च षष्ठी भवति इत्युक्तम्। नित्यं प्राप्तं, षष्ठी तत्र नित्यं प्राप्ता। एतत् सूत्रं कृत्यविषयकं वदति। कृत्यानां प्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे कर्तरि कृत्यप्रत्ययाः अपि कृत् प्रत्ययेषु एव अन्तर्भवन्ति। दे आर पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ कृत् प्रत्ययास, whereas कृत् प्रत्ययास in the usage of कृत् प्रत्ययास कर्तरि and कर्मणि षष्ठी नियतं विहितम् आसीत्, किन्तु कृत्यप्रत्ययाः यद्यपि ते कृत् प्रत्ययेषु अपि अन्तर्भवन्ति, केवल कृत्यप्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे एव कर्तरि विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति इति यद् प्राप्तं नियतं पूर्वसूत्रेण तद् अत्र विकल्प्यते। कृत्यानां प्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे। What is this कृत्य प्रत्ययास and कृत् प्रत्ययास? We are going to come across them in the next chapter, of course. कृत् प्रत्ययाः they start from say third chapter first pada, 93. Third chapter, first pada, 93. That कृत् प्रत्यय अधिकारः तृतीयाध्याय परिसमाप्ति पर्यन्तं भवति. That is a very wide subject. कृत् प्रत्ययाः they cover a very many sutras up to the end of the third chapter. कृत्य प्रत्ययाः they start from third chapter first pada 95th rule up to 133 in the same pada, or 133 or 138. So these kritya pratyayas are a part and parcel of krit pratyayas. Krit pratyayanam prayoge kartari षष्ठी nityam prapta, किंतु कृत्यानां प्रत्ययानां प्रयोगे कर्तरि विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति इत्युक्तम्। यदि षष्ठी न भवति, if षष्ठी does not take place there, then कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति तृतीया इति सूत्रेण कर्तरि तृतीया भवति। Now we will take some examples. Bhavata Kataha kartavyah. Kartavya is this tavya prachaya. This is a part and parcel of krutsya prachaya. Krutsya prachayas are 6 in number. That is tavyat, tavya, aniyar, yat, nyat, kyapiti. Sarvatra etesu krutsya prachayesu yakaraha svishyate. Tavyat, tavya ichatra samanardhakau eva kintu swara bhedaha. Because of difference in swara, it is ta iti anubandha kritaha tavyat madhye. Otherwise, tavya and tavyat prachaya, they both are having the same swara. So, tavya, tavyat, tavyat madhye epi tavya sishyate. In these two sutras, tavya is the word is remains. Takaraha gacchati, itvena. Anantaram, yat, nyat, kyap. Etesu prachayesu ya sishyate. The other things go. Aniyar prachaye aniya sishyate. So, tavya, aniya, yat, kyap, nyat, etesu ya. These are the kritya prachayas. So, in their usage, kartari sasti vikalpyate. अथवा षष्ठी न भवति चेत पक्षान्तरे तृतीया भवति. अत्र भवता कटः कर्तव्यः. अत्र कर्तव्यः इति तव्यप्रत्ययान्तः. कृधातोः तव्यप्रत्ययान्तः, कृत्प्रत्ययान्तः, कृत्यप्रत्ययान्तः. कृत्यानां कर्तरि वा इति सूत्रेण अत्र विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति. कस्य कर्तरि? हियर कर्ता इज भवान. भवत् शब्दः कर्ता. भवता इति तृतीया. भवता कटः कर्तव्यः. तृतीया पक्षान्तरे षष्ठी अपि भवति. भवतः कटः कर्तव्यः. सो भवतः इज षष्ठी. भवत् शब्दात् षष्ठी. भवत् शब्दः अत्र कर्ता. The mat has to be performed by you is the artha. So by you means it is tritiya. Here in Sanskrit idiom bhavataha iti sashti api of you can be also used. So this bhavata bhavataha. अन्येषु प्रत्ययेषु अपि एवमेव भवति. उदाहरणार्थं भवता कटः करणीयः. भवतः कटः करणीयः. एवं यत् and kyap and yat, they are aniya and tavya, they can be replaced by each other. But yat and kyap and yat, they are used in specific instances only, in specific contexts only. For example, nyat and yat, ajantanam dhatunam yat prachayo bhavati, rikarantanam cha halantanam cha dhatunam nyat prachayo bhavati, kyapipi itaratra. So, why he has told kartari? That means karmani. What happens in karma? Karmani sashti eva bhavati. Vikalpitam na bhavati. Kartru karmanoho kruti iti sutrena karmani sashti vihitam. That sashti will stand here. Sashti na vikalpita. Trutiya vibhaktya na vikalpita. We will take one example. Geyaha manavakaha samnam. Manavakaha means Veda Vidyarthi. Vatuhu Brahmachari. Geyaha iti, this is not actually Krutya Prachaya. Geyaha iti, it is beyond Krutya Prachayas, but this Geya Shabdaha Kartari Bhavati. Gayati iti Geyaha, the singer. The Manavaka, the Brahmachari, the singer, he utters Samnam. Here, Saman Shabdaha, Saman means Samaveda Mantraha. सामवेद मंत्रम जपति इत्यर्थः सामवेद मंत्रम उच्चारयति इत्यर्थः अत्र सामन शब्दात् षष्ठी बहुवचनं साम्नाम दिस इज सामन शब्दः हियर इट इज कर्म he is singing saman so sama is karma but here for karmani we have used षष्ठी samnam iti. There is one Vartikam here which is very important. Ubhaya praptau krutye sasthyaha pratisedho vaktavyaha. Ubhaya praptau karmani sasthi iti sutram पूर्वमुक्तं कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति इति सूत्रात् अनन्तरं उभय प्राप्तौ when in a particular context in a particular sentence when karma gets sashti and also karta gets sashti if the karma and karta are both used in the same sentence then only in karmani sashti bhavati ityuktam tat sutra balat atra ubhaya praptau krutye here again krutya pratyayah have been referred. So ubhaya praptau krutya pratyayānām prayoge yatra kartari ca karmani ca sashti prapta tatra sasthyaha pratisedho vaktavyaha. That means the karta gets tritiya and the karma gets vikalpena sashti. But here the peculiarity is in the example we are going to take we have taken an example of ubhaya karma dvayasya example we have taken dvikarmakanam dhatūnam atra udaharanam dattam udaharanam vadami krashtavya gramam shakha devadattena. It means krashtavya to be dragged krish dhatuhu krusha vilekane. Krish means dragging something along with him, taking something along with him. Here, Krashtavya Devadattena, that is, Devadatta has to drag it along with him. What is he to be dragged? There is karma dvayam here. What is to be dragged? Shakha, particular the branch of a tree, where he is going to drag it to a village. So village and branch of a tree, they are both karmas here. So here Devadatta Shabdat Sashti Nishedhakritaha iti krutva Tritiya eva bhavati Devadattena iti. Shakha and Grama both are karma padas here. So Pradhana Karmani Pradhama eva bhavati Gauna Karmani Ditiya bhavati. That is Devadattaha Shakham Karshati. Shakha Shabdasya Karmatvam atra. Pradhana Karma Shakha. What is he dragging? He is dragging a branch of a tree. Where he is dragging Grama. That is Grama is Gauna Karma. Why it is Gauna Karma? You could have used other than Sashti the normal vibhakti of Dvitiya for karma, you could have used for Shakha and Grama. But Grama Shabdaha atra vivachataha karakani bhavanti iti vakyena atra grame karshati iti vaktavye grame karshati. He is taking the branch of the tree into a village. Iti vaktavye gramam karshati iti dvitiya ukta. This is vivachataha karakani. Ante karmatva vivachayam uktam. That means grama shabdat dvitiya. Because this is having two karma padas here. Pradhana karmani shakha shabde pradhama eva. Kimardham अत्र क्रष्टव्या इति क्रियापदे अत्र कर्म अभिहितमिति कृत्वा प्रधानकर्मणः शाखा इत्यस्य प्रातिपदिकार्थे एव प्रथमा भवति. ग्रामशब्दः गौणकर्म तस्मात् षष्ठी निषिद्धा इति कृत्वा ग्रामशब्दात् द्वितीया भवति। क्रष्टव्या ग्रामं शाखा देवदत्तेन। Another example is नेतव्या ग्रामं अजा देवदत्तेन. Devadatta has to take this goat along with him to a village. So grama and aja both are karma padas here. Devadatta is the karta. Because kartari sashti nishedha kritaha iti krutva vartikena nishedha kritaha iti krutva devadatta shabda tritiya bhavati. Atra grama shabdaha gauna karma, aja shabdaha pradhana karma. Pradhana karmani gauna karmani dvitiya bhavati. Pradhana karmani, because netavya is the kriya pada here. Netavya, in that kriya pada itself karma has been told. Netavya means that is to be dragged. Karma has been told. Anabhihite karmani dvitiya uktam kila. Abhihite karmani pradhama eva bhavati. Atra netavya iti shabde karma abhihitam iti krutva iti karanena aja shabdat prathamikardhe pratipadikardhe pradhama ukta. Now we will go to the next sutra. तुल्यार्धैः अतुलोपमाभ्यां तृतीया अन्यतरस्याम्. षष्ठी इति अनुवर्तते. अन्यतरस्यां षष्ठी भवति. अन्यतरस्यां मीन्स विकल्पेन. विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति. अत्र सूत्रे विकल्पेन तृतीया भवति इत्युक्तं. षष्ठी इति अनुवर्तते. That means by choice we can use षष्ठी or dvitiya, where tulyardhaihi atulopamabhyam. Tulyardhaihi is the most important word here. That is tulya arthaha. Tulya means samana. Tadrushaha eva ityarthaha. Tulyardhaihi iti bahuvachanam. Tritiya bahuvachanam. Tena तुल्यार्धैः शब्दैः योगे इति अर्थः भवति. तुल्यार्धैः शब्दैः योगे तृतीया वा षष्ठी वा भवति. अतुल उपमाभ्याम्. अतुल उपमाभ्याम् इत्युक्तं. तुला and upama. Tula and upama also, these two words also, they mean the same thing, samana icheva. Tulyardhakaha eva. Kintu etau dvau shabdau varjayitva anyesham tulyardhanam prayoge tritiya va षष्ठी va bhavati iti sutrasya arthaha. That means in tulyardha shabdas samanardhaka shabdeshu tula upama iti shabdadvayam varjaniyam. We have to leave out these two words. Leaving out these two words, tula and upama. Leaving out these two words, all tulyardha shabdanam prayoge tritiya va षष्ठी va bhavati ityartha. Now we will take some examples to make it very clear. Tulyo devadattena. Devadattena tulyaha. Here tulya shabda is used for samanatvam. Devadattena tulyaha. A particular person he is referring, he is telling he is equal to Devadatta. He is equally fitted to do this job. So tulya shabdaha samanarthakaha. Devadattena iti tulya shabdasya prayoge Devadatta shabdat atra tritiya. अथवा षष्ठी भवति चेत तुल्यः देवदत्तस्य. तुल्यार्धैः इत्युक्तं किल. That's why we can use some words which mean tulya, excepting tula and upama. Sadrushaha we can use. Sadrushaha devadattena. Sadrushaha devadattasya. अथवा समानः. समानः देवदत्तेन. समानः देवदत्तस्य इति विकल्पेन षष्ठी तृतीया. अतुलोपमाभ्याम इत्युक्तं किल. We have to leave out the words tula and upama even though they mean the same thing. Samana iti ardhe bhavanti. Tula devadattasya nasti. Here only षष्ठी is to be used. Tritiya vikalpo nasti. Tritiya anyatarasyam iti. From that rule, these two have been exempted. So, Tula devadattasya nasti. There is nobody equal to Devadatta. Here Devadatta Shabda Sashti eva. Upama Krishnasya na vidyate. There is no samanatvam with Krishna. There is nobody equal to Krishna. Upama Shabdasya prayoge Krishna Shabdat Sashti eva. Now we will go to the next sutra. Chaturdhi cha Asishi Ayushya Madra Bhadra Kushala Sukhartha Hitaihi. Sashti iti anvartate. Chaturdhi cha Asishi Ayushya Madra Bhadra Kushala Sukhartha Hitaihi. आशिषि विषये आशिषि इति सप्तमी आशिषि गम्यमानायाम. That means when the sentence is used to bless somebody, asihi means blessing. When the sentence is used in the context of blessing somebody, asishi gamyamanayam ayushya madra bhadra kushala sukha artha hita etaihi shabdaihi yoge chaturdhi va sashti va bhavati ityartha. When somebody is blessing the other, ayushya vishaye madra vishaye va bhadra vishaye va kushala vishaye va sukha vishaye va artha vishaye va hita vishaye va yatra asir bhavati tatra Sashti or Chaturdhi can be used. The context should be a blessing. Ayushya Madra Bhadra Kushala Sukha Artha Hita. There is one Vartika here which is to be read by us before going to the examples. Vartikam says Atra, Atra means Asmin Sutre, Ayushyadinam पर्यायग्रहणं कर्तव्यम्. आयुष्यादीनाम इत्युक्ते आयुष्य मद्र भद्र इत्यादीनाम पर्यायग्रहणं कर्तव्यम्. पर्याय means same, having same meaning, different words having the same meaning, they are called paryaya shabdas. Paryaya shabdas also can be used when asihi gamyate Madra Bhadra Ayushya Ityadi Shabdanam Prayoge Sati Chaturdhiva Sashtiva Bhavati Ityartha. So, taking this Paryaya Padas also, we will frame some examples. Ayushya Shabdaha Ayushyam Devadattaya Devadattasyava Bhuyat. Here, Bhuyat is the Asir Linga. Bhu Shabdat Asir Linga. Bhuyat Bhuyastam Bhuyasuhu iti Rupani. Ayushyam Devadattasya Adhava Devadattaya. Devadattaya iti. Somebody is blessing Devadatta. This is a sentence for blessing. What is the blessing? What is he conveying? Let him have Ayushyam. Ayushya means a long life. Long life be to him. Ayushyam tasya paryaya shabdaha chiram jeevitam. Long life. Devadattaha asirvachana vishayaha. He is blessing Devadatta. So, tasmat Devadatta shabdat षष्ठी वा चतुर्थी वा भवति. चतुर्थी भवति चेत् देवदत्ताय आयुष्यं भूयात् अथवा देवदत्तस्य आयुष्यं भूयात्. चिरञ्जीवितं देवदत्ताय भूयात्. चिरञ्जीवितं देवदत्तस्य भूयात्. We will take the next word, Madra Shabdaha. Madra means Kshemaha ityartha, happiness, prosperity, auspiciousness, ityadi. Madram Devadattaya Bhuyat. Somebody is blessing Devadatta that he should have welfare for his entire life. Madram, Madra Shabdaha, Bhadra Shabdaha, they mean the same thing. Kshema Shabdaha, Kshema Vachaka Shabdaha. Madram Devadattaya, Madram Devadattasya. Devadattasya iti Sashti, Devadattaya iti Chaturthi. Bhadram Devadattaya, Bhadram Devadattasya Bhuyat. Kushala Shabdaha. Kushala means, this also means health, healthy life, Kshema, Ichadi. There is not much of difference between Bhadra, Madra and Kushala. Kushalam Devadattaya Bhavatu. Kushalam Devadattaya Bhuyat. Kushalam Devadattasya Bhuyat. Kushala iti tasya paryaya shabdaha Niramayam. Niramayam iti Kushala paryaya shabdaha. Niramayam Devadattaya Bhavatu. Niramayam Devadattasya Bhavatu. Next word is Sukha Shabdaha. Sukha means happiness. Sukham Devadattaya Bhuyat. Sukham Devadattasya Bhuyat. Sukha Shabdat Paryayaha. Sukha Shabdasya Paryayaha. Sham. Sham Devadattaya Bhuyat. Sham Devadattasya Bhuyat. Next word is Ardha. Ardha means use, Prayojanam. Ardha Devadattaya Bhuyat. Somebody is wishing, somebody is blessing Devadatta that Devadatta should have a purposeful life for his entire life. Ardha we can take as money also, Saubhagyam also. Ardha Devadattaya Bhuyat. Ardha Devadattasya Bhuyat. Prayojanam Devadattaya Bhuyat. Prayojanam Devadattasya Bhuyat. Next word is Hita Shabdaha. Hita means welfare. Hitam Devadattaya Bhuyat. Hitam Devadattasya Bhuyat. Hita Shabdasya Paryaya Shabdaha Pathyam. Pathyam means suitable for health. Pathyam Devadattaya Bhuyat. Pathyam Devadattasya Bhuyat. Here, all these words, when they are used in a sentence meant for blessing only, they get this vikalpa, Sashti and Chaturthi vikalpa. If Ashish is not there, simply a statement is given about a particular person, then only Sashti will come. Ayushyam Devadattasya Tapaha. Ayushyam Devadattasya Tapaha. Devadatta has made some tapas, tapascharya. Tapascharya karanena tasya ayushyam bhavati iti. This is only a statement. It is not a blessing by somebody. Here Devadatta's fact we are telling. Because he has done some tapascharya, that tapascharya will be giving him long life. So this is only simply a statement, not a blessing. So Ayushyam Devadattasya iti Sashti eva atra prayuktaha natu Chaturthi. Ayushyam Devadattasya tapaha. Now, having finished the third pada of the second chapter, we will go to the fourth pada. Fourth pada, in the beginning sutras which we are going to take up, the sutras tell about Dvandva Samasa and Dvigu Samasa. Samahara Dvandva Samasa, Samahara Dvigu Samasa, Ekavachanam Bhavati, Napumsakam Bhavati. We are going to propose this grammatical rule. in the coming sutras. We will take up first sutra. Dvigureka vachanam. Dviguhu eka vachanam. Dvigu is the samasa's name. We already got these samasas in the earlier chapter. Dviguhu. Dviguhu means Sankhya Purvo Dviguhu. In a Tatpurusha Samasa, when the first word, Purva Padam, is Sankhya Vachaka Shabdaha, then it is called Dvigu Samasa. Dvigu Samasaha Tatpurusheshu Anyatamaha. Dvigu Samasaha Ekavachanam Bhavati iti Sutrasya Arthaha. Ekavachanam ityukte ekasya vachanam ekasya ardhasya vachanam. Ekasya ardhasya vachako bhavati ityarthaha. Digvardhaha ekavat bhavati. Atra Dvigusamasah samahare bhavati sadharanataya api bhavati. Samahara dvigoreva ekavachanam bhavati na anyasya. How we are going to conclude this? In the next sutra, dvandvascha ityuktam. Tatra chakaraha dvigoho anuvrittireva. Yasmin ardhe dvandva samasaha ekavachanam bhavati. Tasmin eva ardhe dvigu samasopi ekavachanam bhavati ityarthaha. Kasmin ardhe dvandva samasaha ekavachanam bhavati ityukte iti puste sati dvandva samasaha yadi samahara dvandvaha bhavati chet. Samahara, what is samahara? Earlier we have explained this. Samahara means collection, assemblage. When the samasa tells the assemblage of certain things, it is called samahara samasaha. So, dvandva samasaha samaharardhe ekavachanam bhavati. Tarhi dvigu samaso api samaharardhe eva ekavachanam bhavati. Now we will take some examples. Panchapulaha samakritaha ityarthe dvigu samasaha panchapuli iti. Panchapulaha. Pula means heap. Panchapulaha samakritaha. Panchanam pulanam samaharaha ityarthaha. That is the collection, the assemblage of 5 heaps. Then in this meaning, in the meaning of samahara, that is assemblage or a collection, panchapuli iti dvigu samasaha ekavachanam bhavati. Atra panchapuli iti striyam uktam. Striyam ekavachanam uktam. Why this is coined in Strilinga? There is one Vartika which says Akaranta Uttarapado Dviguhu Striyam Ishyate. Ishyate means Bhashyate. Uttarapadam atra Pula Shabdaha Uttarapadaha. Tad Akarantaha. Akaranta Uttarapado Dviguhu. Where in Dvigu Samasa Uttarapadam is Akarantaha, then that is to be told in feminine gender. That is the Vartikam. So, basing upon that Vartikam, we are Panchapula Shabdat Panchapuli iti Striyam. Dvigoho iti Sutrena Dvigu Samasasya Vishaye Stri Prachayaha Gneep Bhavati. Tarihi Panchapula plus Gneep. Panchapula plus E. Yasyeti cha iti Pula Shabde Akaranta Gacchati. Panchapul bhavati. Panchapul plus E Panchapuli iti striyam Panchapula shabdaha. Panchapuli iti ekavachanam striyam. Samahara dvigoho ekavachanam bhavati ityasya udaharanam. Panchadhenu. Panchanam dhenunam samaharaha. Dvidhenu. Dvayoho dhenvoho samaharaha. Dhenu means a cow. The collection, the assemblage of 5 cows. Dvigu samasaha, samahara dvigu samasaha, panchadhenu. Dvidhenu, the assemblage of 2 cows. Dvidhenu, panchadhenu, ichapi, panchapulivat, ekavachane bhavanti. Etad dhenu shabdaha, atra dhenu shabdaha swayameva strilingaha, tarihi atra striyamiti na bhavati. Now, there is one vishesha vishayaha atra. Digvardhasya ekatvat anuprayoge api ekavachanam bhavati. Digvardhasya ekavat bhavati iti karanat anuprayoge api. Anuprayoga means when a particular word is used as a substantive for this Dvigu samasa, then that also will be in ekavachanam, because Dvigvardhasya ekatvat. Dvigu samasaha samahara dvandva dvigu samasaha ekavachane bhavati iti krutva tasya anuprayoge shabdopi ekavachane bhavati. And we will take one example. Panchapuli iyam shobhana iti vakyam. Shobhana means beautiful, nice to look at. Iyam panchapuli. Panchapuli means panchanam pulanam samaharaha. Tasya anuprayoge iyam idam shabdasya iyam iti rupam. Idam shabdasya panchapuli iti striyam vartate iti krutva idam shabdat striyameva prathama ekavachanam iyam bhavati. So iyam iti anuprayogaha panchapuli iti striyam asti iti krutva iyam api स्त्रीलिंगे अस्ति एकवचने एव अस्ति. Now we will go to the next sutra. Dvandvascha prani turya senanganam ekavachanam iti vartate. Dvandvascha prani turya senanganam. Atra prani turya sena anga. Prani turya sena anantaram anga shabdaha. Anga shabdaha prani turya sena iti trishu shabdeshu sambadhyate. That is to be linked with all the 3 words in the Dvandva samasa. Prani turya sena iti Dvandva samasaha. Dvandva samasad anantaram anga shabdaha vartate iti krutva anga shabdaha prani turya sena iti taihi shabdaihi sambadhyate. Tesham dvandvascha ekavachanam bhavati ityarthaha. Prani turya sena. So if you divide this sutra into 3 different sentences, it becomes like this. Pranyanganam Dvandva samasaha ekavachanam bhavati. Turyanganam Dvandva samasaha ekavachanam bhavati. Senanganam Dvandva samasaha ekavachanam bhavati. Iti 3 sentences we can divide this. What is this prani? Prani means a living being. Pranyangam means the limb of a living creature. Suppose if you take man, the hands, the legs, the head, the neck, etc. are his limbs. This is prani anga shabdasya arthaha. Turya. Turya means a musical instrument. Musical instruments, they contain percussion instruments, some wind instruments and string instruments. So, all these 3 can be taken in Turya. Turyate, tadyate iti turyaha, adhava turyam. Turyanganam, that is the parts of a musical instrument, the people who are meddling, who are using the musical instruments, their groups can be made. That is the groups, the assemblage of the group is called Dvivsamasa, Dvandva Samasa. Tasmat Ekavachanam Bhavati. Another, Senangana. Sena means army. Army has got different units. For example, in English we say artillery, Padatihi, Rathikaha. The people who are riding a chariot, the people who are riding a horse, the people who are riding an elephant. Gajasena, Ashwasena, Anantaram Radhikasena, Padatihi iti Senayaha Angani. The parts of a army. So the parts of the army also can be clubbed in Dvandva Samasa, and that Dvandva Samasa will be in Ekavachanam. We'll take one by one examples. Pranyanganam Udaharanam. Pani Padam. Pani means leg. Prani means hand. Pada means leg. The collection of hands and feet is called Pani Pada. Dvandva Samasaha. Etad Pranyanganam Dvandva Samasaha iti karanena tasya ekatvam bhavati. Ekavachanam bhavati. Pani Padam iti ekavachanam. Shirogrivam. Shirogrivayoho samaharaha. The assemblage of head and neck. It will be a Dvandva Samasa with Shiras Shabdaha and Griva Shabdaha. Shirogrivam in Ekavachanam. Dantoshtam. The assemblage or the collection of teeth and two lips. Dantoshtam. Danta means tooth. Oshta means lip. Dantoshtam iti Pranyanganam Dvandva Samasasya Udaharanam. Pranyanganam Dvandva Samasaha iti karanena tasya ekatvam bhavati. Dantoshtam iti ekavachanam. Now we will go to Turyanganam Udaharanam. Mardangika Panavikam. The assemblage of Mridanga players and drum beaters. Mridanga is a particular instrument. Panava also is a particular. Panava is called a drum. Drum is called Panava in Sanskritam. Mridanga, we will find this Mridanga Shabda in a Karnataka Sangeeta Kacheris. He will be accompanying the singer. Singer or the violinist or somebody. So, Mardangika means the player of Mridanga is called Mardangika. Panavika means the player of Panava is called Panavika. So, the assemblage of Mridanga players and drum beaters is called Mardangika Panavika Dvandva Samasa. So, Ekatvam Bhavati iti krutva Mardangika Panavikam iti prayogaha. Another example is Veena Vadaka Parivadakam. Veena is a particular musical instrument, stringed instrument. Veena Vadaka means the player of Veena. Parivadakaha, the player of Parivada. Parivada means in Hindustani Sangeeta Kacheris we see Sarangi accompanying the singer. So Sarangi is called Parivada in Sanskritam. So Parivadaka means Parivada Prayokta. Veena Vadaka Parivadaka. Veena Vadakanam cha Parivadakanam cha Samaharaha Dvandva Samasaha. Assemblage of a stringed instrument player named Veena and player of Parivada, Sarangi. So it is Ekavachanam. Veena Vadaka Parivadakam iti Ekavachanam. Vainika Vamsikam. Vainika is Veena player. Vamsika means a player of Vamsi, a flute. So the assemblage of Veena players and flute players is called Vainika Vamsikam Ekavachanam. Now we will go to the Senangana. Radhika Ashwaroham. The assemblage of chariot riders, chariot riding army, the soldiers in chariot riding army and the soldiers in horse-borne army units. their assemblage is called Radhikanam cha Ashwarohinam cha Samaharaha Dvandva Samasaha Radhikashwaroham Radhika Padatam. Radhika, as we have earlier said, chariot born soldier. Padati means infantry. That is soldiers going on foot. The assemblage of chariot born soldiers and infantry soldiers is called Rathika Padatam. So these are the examples of Prani Anganam, Turya Anganam, Sena Anganam, Tesham Dvandva Samasaha Ekavat Bhavati Ityarthaha. Now we will go to the third sutra in this pada. Anuvade Charananam Dvandvaha Ekavat iti anuvartate. Anuvade Charananam. Charananam Dvandva Samasaha Anuvade Gamyamanayam Ekavat Bhavati Charthaha. Now we will take up these words. What is Charana? Charana Shabdasya Arthaha Veda Shakha iti. Katha, Kalapa, Kuthuma iti. There are several Veda Shakhas. They are called Charanas. Atra Charana Shabdaha Asmin Sutre Shakha Nimittakaha Purusheshu Vartate. The persons who are reciting these Shakhas are named Charanas. That is Katha Shakha Ajhayinaha Kathaha Bhavanti, Kalapa Shakha Ajhayinaha Kalapaha Bhavanti, Kuthuma Shakhayaha Ajhayinaha Kaudhumaha Bhavanti. Tesham Dvandva Samasopi Ekavachanam Bhavati. When Anuvade Gamyamanayam. What is this Anuvada? Anuvada means Pramanantaravagatasya Ardhasya Shabdena Sankirtanam iti Shastre Uktam. Anuvada Shabdasya Ardhaha Evam Dattaha. Pramanantaravagatasya Ardhasya. That is, there are some pramanas. In Tarka Shastra we will get this. For example, Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, Upamana Pramana, finally Shabda Pramana. Shabda Pramana means the Pramana, that is the Pramana Nimittakaha Veda Shabdaha. Pratyaksha Pramana, Anumana Pramana, Upamana Pramana. They are all Pramanantaraha. Shabda Pramanantaraha. Pramanantara Avagatasya Arthasya. A meaning which has been understood by Pramanantaram, that is by Pratyaksha Pramanam or Anumana Pramanam or Upamana Pramanam. The meaning already understood by these Pramanas, if that meaning is clearly told in words, that is called Anuvadaha. Charananam Dvandvaha Ekavat Bhavati Ityarthaha. Anuvade Gamyamane. When this particular Katha, Kalapa and Kumutha Shakhas have been uttered as a clear worded Veda mantra for the meanings already understood by them, then it is that Dvandva Samasa, Charananam Dvandva Samasaha Ekavat Bhavati. We will take some examples. Udagat Kathakalapam. Kathakalapam is the Dvandva Samasa of Kathaha Kalapascha. Kalapaha means Kalapashakha Ajhayi. Kathaha means Katashakhayaha Ajhayinaha. Katascha Kalapascha Tesham Samaharaha Dvandvaha Ekavachanam Bhavati. Kathakalapam iti Dvandva Samasaha Ekavachane Bhavati. तद् ज्ञापयितुमेव अत्र वाक्ये उदगात् इति एकवचन उद् प्लस् अगात्. उदगात् मीन्स् दे हैव प्रोसीडेड फर्दर, दे वेंट फर्दर. कटाश्च कालापाश्च उदगुः इत्यर्थः. उदगात् कटकालापम्. Another example is प्रत्यष्ठात् कटकौधुमम्. कटाश्च कौधुमकाश्च तेषां समाहारः द्वन्द्वसमासः एकवचनं भवति. कटकौधुमम् इति एकवचनं भवति. प्रत्यष्ठात् इति एतद् क्रियापदं ज्ञापयति. कटकौधुमम् एकवचने भवति इति. प्रत्यष्ठात् मीन्स् मूव्ड फॉरवर्ड. कौधुमकाश्च कटाश्च प्रत्यष्ठुः इत्यर्थः. एते उदाहरणे प्रमाणान्तर अवगते यदा पुनः शब्देन अनुज्यते तत्र एतद् उदाहरणम्. That means the meanings understood by other means already were again uttered by words. But that means they are learnt by them previously but uttered now in repetition. So when this anuvada is not there, dvandva samasah ekavat na bhavati. Udaharanam udaguhu katakalapaha. This is the counter example when the katas and kalapascha, they started singing them for the first time. When they first heard of them from gurus and uttered, then that will not be anuvada. It is they are uttering for the first time. They have learnt just now and they are uttering for the first time. So here katakalapa shabdanam dvandva samasah ekavachanam na bhavati yatha purvam bahuvachane bhavati. Katakalapaha udaguhu katakalapaha. Atra katakalapaha iti bahuvachane asti iti krutva udaguhu iti kriyapadasyapi bahuvachanam. Pratyashtuhu katakaudumaha. Katascha kaudumascha pratyashtuhu. They started moving further, leaving the learning the mantras for the first time. They have started moving further. Here there is a vartikam. Sthenoho adyatanyam cha iti vaktavyam. Sthenoho lungi eva bhavati ekavat ityartha. Ekavachanam will be used when sthenu shakha. Sthenu means a particular Veda shakha. That Veda shakhayaha anuyayi is called sthenu. Sthenu adyatanyam cha. Adyatanyam eva ekavachanam bhavati. Adyatanyaha means lunglakare. Lunglakaraha samanya bhutakalaha. Anadyatana bhutakale lang bhavati. Paroksha bhutakale lit bhavati. Lung samanya bhutakale bhavati. That means adyatanyam. Adyatani iti पाणिनेः पूर्व वैयाकरण वेतॄणां प्रयोगः. लुङ् कृते अद्यतनी इति तैः प्रयुक्तः. तर्हि स्थेनुशाखा, when the recital of Veda mantras learnt just on the very day, then this ekatvam na bhavati. Katakalapam iti samahara dvandvaha. When sthenu shakha has been learnt only the same day and being uttered, then this dvandva samasa of kata kalapa, kata kautuka ityadi, that will be in ekavachanam only when it is used on the same day. Athava kim bhavati? Plural number eva bhavati, bahuvachanam eva bhavati. Kata kalapa anandishuhu. Anandishuhu, this is bhutakala, but not in adyatani bhutakala, not to lung. Katakalapaha uttered the mantras. Adyatanyamiti kimartham uktam. यदि अद्यतनी न भवति, दट मीन्स लुंग लकार प्रयोगः न भवति, उद्यन्ति कठकालापाः, the kathas and kalapas have started moving in the past and not today. इत्यर्थः अद्यतनी नास्ति, अनद्यतन भूतकाल प्रयोगः कृतः, उद्यन्ति कठकालापाः. Then we will go to the next sutra. Adhvaryukratuhu anapumsakam. Adhvaryukratuhu anapumsakam. Adhvaryukratunam adhvaryakratu vachinam shabdanam anapumsakalinganam द्वंद्व समासः एकवद् भवति इत्यर्थः. अध्वर्युक्रतु इत्युक्ते अध्वर्युवेदे ये क्रतवः उक्ताः, ये क्रतवः, what is क्रतु? यज्ञ, sacrifice. The sacrifices have been uttered in several Vedas, Rug, Yaju, Sama. So this Adhvaryu Vedaha means Yajurvedaha. Yajurvede Ukta Anapumsakalinga Shabdanam, Kratu Shabdanam Dvandva Samasaha Ekavad Bhavati. Atra Adhvaryukratuhu Anapumsakam Dvandvaha iti Vakyam Asti Atra. Atra Adhvaryakratuhu iti Prathama Vibhakta Asti. Anapumsakam iti Prathama Vibhakta Asti. किंतु द्वंद्वः इति पुल्लिंगे अस्ति. तर्हि द्वंद्वः अनुपुंसकम् इति कथं वा तेषां सामानाधिकरण्यं? One is in ekavachanam, the other is in pullingam, the one is in napumsakalingam. So katham tesham samanadhikaranyam ityukte evam muktam asti etad nirdeshah मुख्य रूपेण नास्ति, अमुख्य रूपेण गौण रूपेण सहायक रूपेण निर्दिष्टः इत्यर्थः. लाघवार्थम् एवं प्रयोगः कृतः इति वेदितव्यः. Now this sutra we will take in the next class in detail because the time is up. We will end up in this lesson with Shanti mantra. ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति.